Hello, this is David Dean, and I got invited in one of my subscribers, Canny Valley Storm Shield Defense Base in Amenton, and I really loved it. I walked in and he had some really cool build ideas. He incorporates some of the traps that I do, and then also some of the ones Rage Brothers has put up lately. But we'll go back to where you where you start in the zone, where you actually spawn in, where you come in over here. And yeah, he has a great big fortress. I love the look of it. It's actually really easy to get around. To me, I love the function of a base, and one of the key parts of the function of the base is not only defending against the husk, but being able to get where you need to as fast as possible. And I love it if you can actually make it so it looks good, like he's done here. He has the open amplifier, but over here you see Rage Brothers did a video on this a little while ago, just doing a diagonal trap area here, forcing them through. And he has done his Storm Shield Defense #1 and completed it without issue. He put that in there. I just recommended to him putting sealing electric fields over the spawn point, and he did that as a reminder. It's not just going to be one there. But for coming up here, and he had this mainly built for Storm Shield Defense #1, so he hasn't brought the traps out too far yet. But yeah, for it comes in, hitting by dynamos, gas traps, and then they're forced through this diagonal the whole way, getting hit by wall darts all over the place. And so this works good. Unfortunately, these sealing electric fields are receding. I hate that. But yeah, this will do a massive amount of damage. The only thing that's going to be getting through here is maybe a smasher. So I just read his comment. You could do a Pimp My Base video series. Wouldn't be so bad. We actually need to grab me, Rage Brothers, Loke Hansen, maybe Chezer, and we can all come into a base and, you know, jazz it up for you. But and no, that probably will never happen. But hey, fun idea. But just once again, running through the base, the other side from the west being attacked in here, puts in some arches for looks, but it's also pathing, get them all into one area here. And once again, going into the diagonal area, wooden floor spikes slowing them down, doing a little bit of damage, while all the ceiling traps also do damage, and the wall darts. And once again, I believe he does a lot of shooting and stuff. I did recommend to him over here, you got to watch on these edges. You can do two things. You can get rid of the floor there, and then mobs will just walk straight up, or you can reinforce this 3 times and put up some traps here, dynamo, ceiling trap, maybe another dynamo sticking out here, and then the mobs all come up here and they spend several minutes beating on this just to get through, and the whole time they're getting beaten up by the traps. The only negative is if it's propane, they'll just come and throw propane at it. And yes, I know their official name is Sploders, but I call them propane. And then also for when, I'm going to say it wrong, Amenton watches this, you can do the same thing down here. This is the spawn point. You can put sealing electric fields right above it. And I'm going to bring this up in my future videos once I get up a little bit higher here in his base. Whoop. And see here, he has the timeout room with the launcher, anything coming in here. And actually, I wanted to do a video for the longest time on it, and I kept putting it off. And now Rage Brother put up a video today or yesterday. Right here. Two tiles. 1 tile wide, but basically you come in here, mobs are getting knocked back. You try to get around the corner, you're getting knocked back again. And actually, he could put a half wall here if he wanted to, just to slow, make them go around a little further, more likely to get hit by the launcher. So, awesome. But yeah, this is what Rage Brothers put up. I've seen it since I started playing the game at the beginning. I don't know who came up with it, but it's just extremely simple. I would also recommend, if you have it, put down a wooden floor spike and follow it by a damage trap. Or in the beginning, yeah, damage trap, and further back, like back here, maybe a freeze trap if you have it. If you put the freeze trap up towards the beginning, it's going to clog up your tunnel, and then things could get blown up. I guess somebody wanted to say hi. Hello! But once again, he has the launcher going back into a timeout area, and then weaving back and forth, joining up with his other tunnel here, so basically he has that wishbone effect. And I love it that it's nice, big, and open here. He does have launcher, floor launcher, hitting a 45, sending them back into this timeout area. And this is a great way to do a really creative, fun castle build. And you make it look cool because you got the open or the higher level ceilings and stuff. But what he's really creating is a very innovative trap. And I think I may be borrowing this idea. This is a great one. And so that's something new. And that's why I like doing the videos. That's why I like helping out people, because I end up learning quite a bit from it. Same thing over here to the east. If mobs come up over here, he has them straight coming up. Of course, you can put dynamos there if you want to spend a little extra. But he hasn't decided which amp to place yet. So if he places that amplifier down there, he doesn't need this side anymore. But yeah, come in here. You're getting hit by launcher. Trying to weave in and out to get to the amplifier. Actually, over here. So here they're going to split, or they can split. They can come around the wall this way to the amplifier, or they can come around this way. Once again, you got floor launchers with 45s, and I really love that, sending them back to the timeout area. Damn, you did a good job, Amenton. And then just keep going with that. But what I wanted to point out to you in Canny Valley, it's a little bit different in that Canny Valley is basically somewhat of a mirror image of itself, going down the northeast axis to the southwest, where over here, deep down in a gorge, you have an amplifier. And then over here where it goes up a little ways, you have another amplifier. And then you have a third amplifier on that even higher plateau up there. So 1, 2, 3, and you really can't build on anything but this amplifier and the mirror image of it. Over here, once again, you got an amplifier down in the gorge, and I'm going to go over this on my video in case people don't all watch this. And then there's an amplifier right over there, and then up on the hill, there's an amplifier right up there. So it's, even though the terrain's a little bit different, it's really basically the same thing. And unfortunately, you get kind of forced into placing these first two, mainly if you solo. As you saw in my other video, I post, helping out somebody. He put his amplifier right up against the storm shield. He didn't care because he was having people help him out. But like this, we'll move over just a few tiles. So you really can't build on this amplifier. You're forced to do the two in the gorge. Then you're kind of forced to do the two outlying ones. And then the ones on the top that are the furthest out, you really never get a chance to build. So we will see. I will be trying to get to the irregular ones, but I'm just not sure if that can happen. But yeah, I wanted to show you around this. I'm actually glad because I didn't even catch on to some of the amazing traps he did like this. This is just very innovative. Coming inside your castle, having a floor launcher that inside the castle goes up to a 45, back to a timeout area. And yeah, and he's going to reinforce all this. He told me that in the very beginning. So, and I think I showed you most of it. And then once again, he's using the 45s to get up where he needs to be. And then again, with a slant, another slant, and then you get up into this majestic kind of temple castle area that allows you to look out on everything. So if you got a friend who's a sniper or RPG, he can get up here and take out everything coming at your fort. So I gotta say, kudos to this guy. He came up with some very innovative build. I love the look of it. I love the design. So great stuff, man. And everybody, post your comments, how you think he did on this, and how things he could do better, things that you would love to incorporate. And if you have an amazing base out there you want me to check out, or some new idea to see my thoughts on it, definitely let me know. I will try to do my best to check out what you got. But take care, and thanks for watching.